What's up everybody, my name is Phil with Night Owl Studios, and today I have a very special pedal for you, the Abominable Electronics Pit Beef. Now there's a few reasons why this is pretty special. As you can see, I let my hair down, so it's gonna get a little heavy today. Now Abominable Electronics was made roughly around 2013 by a guy named Patrick Emmons. And of course, over the years, he's made a lot more pedals and he's sold thousands of these things, right? And I think he started out with more of a big muff style pedal named Hail Satan, which is, from what I understand, very, very brutal fuzz pedal. So he's got a lot of fuzzes, chainsaw, I mean, you name it. There's a lot of really cool stuff in there. So I was pretty excited at the chance to get this one in particular, in which also is sold out within a couple hours, and I was super lucky to get it, but it was in collaboration with Kurt Ballou. Now, if you don't know who Kurt Ballou is, you heard a little bit of it in the first clip that I started with in the demo. Now that was from a band called Converge. Now he's been with them for quite some time, and he also owns God City Instruments, and he also has his own recording studio. And he also makes his own PCB boards, a jack of all trades. He's got his own guitar line, super, super cool stuff, and I learned a lot when I was starting to build some pedals, basically looking up all his stuff, and he really makes you work for it. You have to really start understanding how circuits work, which is the hardest part, especially for myself. I just don't get it. So I was really excited to see that he came in collaboration with Abominable Electronics, and of course this thing was modeled after a crate amp, kind of your solid state, brutal, funky distortion that I grew up with. So I knew I had to have this pedal. I got super lucky, got it, came in, and it does not disappoint, in my opinion. So let's take this thing through a couple tests. We're just going to play with the knobs a little bit and see what happens, see what kind of sounds we can get out of it. Now this is going into my Fender Pro Reverb 1965, and out of that into my Universal Audio Aux with a 212 setting. I may even throw in a Marshall 412 basket weave type setting too to see how that sounds. And the guitar of choice today, 1978 Gibson RD Artist, which I did in a previous video. That thing has some bare knuckle pickups in it, I believe the Holy Divers, so they're a little hot. But this thing sounds great. Now let's run through it, let's see how ugly we can get. Here's my clean tone. Not too bad. Let's see what happens when we engage. Start playing with some knobs. That's the crate right there. That's a crate I remembered and loved. Ugh, it's nasty. See what happens with the gain. Great volume control. Fire back up. Let's max the gain. Alright, so very few knobs, but it's just brutal all around. Low gain, all the way tapped. The mid is nuts. Like really, really wide sweep on the mid. I mean, let's go all the way up on that. Let's go all the way up on both. Let's see what happens when we engage the other side. Now that mid sweep, now it's actually usable here. Ugh. Super scoop. I feel like old school Pantera, Dimebag, acquired taste. You know, makes your ears fall off when you listen to it. It's ridiculous. Excuse the terrible playing. Let's go all the way the other way. I actually cleaned it up quite nice. Almost sound like the other side. Let's start with that 412. Oh, woo! generous distortion no matter where you put this thing. Alright guys, that about wraps up this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Again, this is a crazy pedal. They have many more like it. Go take a look at them. Abominable Electronics. You can find all sorts of different flavors there. Half the time you may want to buy it just for the graphics. They're super cool, if that's kind of your thing. Anyway, I know it's a little bit rare for me. It's not particularly the kind of music I play all the time, but I am definitely interested in it, and this pedal is really, really cool. I have tons of overdrives, but not too many crazy distortions like this, so it's fun to play around with, and I've got it on the pedal board for right now. Anyway, please hit the like and subscribe button. Please leave some comments below what you liked about it, what you didn't like about it, maybe a little bit about the nostalgia when you first started playing. I don't know. Let's have some fun with it. Thank you again for joining me. I'm going to have plenty more videos to come. Have a great night. Thanks again.